What's up everyone, this is Baljit from JK. Welcome to my channel. And this video we are going to fix shower valve. This made by Kholer. Actually in my shower valve I have an issue, I don't get any hot water. But in this video we will cover everything in detail. If you have a leaking shower valve, you're not getting hot water, it will fix your problem. Now let's start. I will bring my camera, we will focus on this valve, how we're gonna open, and we will check inside what parts, how this will work, if you have a leaking or you're not getting hot water, how you fix it. Now let's start. Before we start working with this one, we have to turn off our city water because this valve have not any water shutdown. So basically we have to shut down main city water coming into the house. If you have any other valve gonna shut down water, then that's the best idea. If not, turn main city water valve off, so when you take this part off, water doesn't leak. So now I have a city water off. We're gonna start taking off. Before we take off, I show you what part I have, what tool we need. Open, we will get two parts inside. This one is cartridge and this part goes inside, and this one is mixing valve. Which one handle goes here, a spin. When we're gonna take part off, you will understand what I'm talking about, but I still have to show you. Those are the part numbers. Make sure you have all the parts ready, because once you have a shutdown city water, you're not gonna be able to turn on city water until you fix it or you close it everything back. As the tool buys, right now I have this little channel lock, I have a Phillips screwdriver, I have a little small screwdriver, I have this scraper optional, and I have this Teflon tape. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna use, but right now I have those tools. See, when you're gonna start taking part, how easy and how hard. Sometimes it's stuck and you have to work around. So now let's start. So to remove, first we need to take this cap off. Cap, I'm going to use this one. Let's tap it, it will come off. It's kept like that. You can also have an idea. This one totally different color, so it's look like it's gonna come off. So all the parts I'm taking off, I'm going to put on the side, and then I'm gonna take a Phillips screwdriver. We're gonna remove the screw, and simply we're gonna pull this handle off. As I say, it can be hard or it can be easy. Then we're gonna take this cap off. You can see this one came off. Now we can take this one off. To take this one off, you have to spin this one counterclockwise, and probably you have to put something in the behind, and this piece will come off. So as you can see, you have two knobs behind it. When you put it in, you spin it, it's gonna stick. It also have a mark, cold, hot, and off, cold, hot. The way you valve spin, the water get hot. So after that, we have two more Phillips screw. We're gonna take those off. I took one off already. They're pretty long because they also holding inside mixing valve. Okay, they're like pretty long, probably 2-inch long. So once we take this one, this piece will come off. If you have a silicone, now you have to take the silicone off. You're gonna put it inside. Now to remove these parts, we have to take another screws. There are two more Phillips screws. They're not gonna be very long. They're gonna be like 1/2 inch long, probably, maybe less. Okay, here, if you didn't turn off city water or you take it off, then you're gonna have a lot of pressure. You're gonna have all the waters, like hot and cold water, gonna start coming through. Now we're gonna simply pull this one. You see, first piece came off. We have a second one. For that part, you probably need a needle nose plier or something like that. It will come off. As you can see, I turned off city water, but I still have some water. So I will let it drain, and I show you I have this piece. This piece has a gasket behind it. As soon as my water done, we will look at this. Now let's look inside. We see two holes. The way water was running, I see this side is hot water, this side cold water. I have pulled this piece. As you can see, there's two gaskets, two old rings left behind. Actually, this piece was like that. As you can see, behind it look like this. So this one is actually to lower the pressure. So if we have too much pressure, and I'm not sure why it's like that, but they put this piece inside to reduce pressure. And the second thing you will see here, this piece have not any center. It like spin. You can put either like that, you can put either like that, you can put it either way. But when you put it in, you got to make sure you perfectly center. Or when you put it in, you will feel it. If you didn't put it in the center, then it's not gonna work. Okay, now let's talk about if you have a leaking, then this will be the cause the leaking. You see the old rings behind it? O-rings goes here. If those O-rings are like wear out or they're broken, they're missing, then you're gonna have a leaking shower like water from here can keep running all the time. So now my issue is I don't have a hot water, so I will replace both no matter what. That's the best, is not a word like you just replace one. Now let's look inside. I have a little flashlight over here I'm holding with the hand, and as you can see there's two holes. As water was running, I noticed this side is hot water, this side is cold water. It doesn't tell you which one hot, which one cold. I pulled this piece. As you can look to the part back side is a little something identical than front. It was like that inside. So this piece I believe to reduce pressure, so you don't have too much pressure at the same time. But as you can see, I have a left O-rings behind. If those O-rings they go over here, if those O-rings are broken, damaged, missing, and then you're gonna have a leaky shower, like you have a leaking water all the time through the handle or top of the shower. So that's the one cause for leaking. Or you have this piece is faulty, like the hot water side is clogged or something, you're not gonna get the hot water. You can replace either one piece. Try this one, the other piece, but I'm saying it's not worth. This piece is cost about like $50. The other piece goes on top, it's cost about like $45. So both cost you about $100, but it's worth it. It's not worth to be just put one. You work again and again. You have a leaking water. Water can be go through. It can damage your walls. It can damage your ceiling if you have upstairs, as I'm here upstairs. So now I will replace both. So I'm gonna remove those gaskets. We're gonna start putting new parts in. Okay, now let's talk about inside. I'm holding flashlight because it was really dark inside. As you can see, there's two holes. I noticed this side was hot water, this side was cold water, and that piece was inside like that. I pulled this piece out. As you can see, this one is identical. This side is the front, have a straight holes, but the back side is some kind of holes are like clogged or different pattern. So that's tells you it goes like that. But I noticed there's no center. They keep spinning. You have to be perfectly center when you put it in. So if you're not getting hot water, then probably this piece is faulty, because water goes through, comes at the front, probably one hole is clogged or is not open properly, so you can replace only one part. But I will say replace both parts. If you're not sure, then it will save you a lot of time, because if you replace this part, then you have a still same thing, like you're not getting hot water, then probably you have to work again. It's not worth it. But if you have a leaking shower, then probably the top part is the most common cause for the leaking. If you're not getting hot water, then this is the most like cause for not getting hot water. I will try this one first, then I will try the other one, but You can replace both, it's up to you. This one cost about like $50, the other one cost like $45. Now I'm gonna replace this one and I will put a mixing valve, old one, and we will test. When you open this one, actually you will get all the parts inside. You will get instructions on the top, how this piece goes, and it also comes with all kind of O-rings and gasket. There are two different kind of O-rings and gasket, flat and round. You can use either one, as you can see. So this one is a little bit different. This one have these holes are like kind of clogged, have a small holes. These are the back side. But this one, I believe, okay, here we go. This one tells you over here is hard to see, but this one say cold. So it doesn't say hot, but it says cold here. So simply, this one say cold, this one simply hot. Yeah, so this will go like that. So now we are going to put O-rings here and we will place this piece. I got O-rings on the back side. They should be perfectly snuggy, otherwise they're gonna come off. As I say, this side is cold and this side is hot. So I just want to make sure these O-rings not gonna come on when I put it on. Okay, so cold, I seen them already. This side is hot. I'm gonna put it inside. So just to make sure, you will notice it doesn't move anymore. So you can tell it's straight right now. So now we're gonna place this part, but you need to make sure which side cold and which side hard, because you have to be handled. We're gonna put 2 screws here. We will test if there's any leakage or something, then we will put the rest of the parts back. But I have to make sure I'm getting hot water, no leakage. I have to put this piece on top. As you can see, I have a little part sticking out. I have to push the part that way. And install side screws. When we're installing side screw, we gotta make sure both screws we need to tighten at the same time, like one side couple thread, the other side. So that's the way it's gonna be even. Otherwise, you're gonna tight one side too much, another side is gonna be loose. This will be crooked. So now I have a water off. We're gonna turn the water on and we will test. So now I have a city water on. Okay, so no leak so far. I'm gonna turn all the way. So now either I can use my handle to turn on and see if there's any leak. Air inside. I'm gonna let it run a little bit. So far at this place, I didn't see any leak. Clean it up. If I turn on the hot, I'm gonna see if I'm getting hot water right now. So I got hot water right now. Have a lot of air in the hot water. So it's hot. Here, off. Hold and hot. So far I replaced only one part because that was the causing my hot water not coming out. So I replaced one part. I'm gonna wait for a little bit more. I'm gonna be to check if there's any leakage. I don't wanna see any leakage and water goes through the wall. If there will be leakage, we have to fix it. But I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes, then we will put all the parts back. So actually, I also want to show this piece. This piece I have replaced. So the way I tested this one also says hot and cold. So if I blow air from one side, nothing comes out the back side. If I blow this side, it goes all the way. Like say, you can hear it, but this side is like hard. I can't see any air. But this side open. So that's the way I know this side was closed and this side was open. So that's how I fixed our problem. So now it's been like 20 minutes and I didn't see any water leak here. That's most dangerous one. If you have water leak here, the water can go inside the wall, it can damage more. So now I don't have a leak here, no leak here, no here. I don't have any drip out of the shower. So basically, if you don't have those gaskets right, you're gonna get like water dripping from the shower. Or if you have a tub spout, it's gonna keep dripping like you can hear it at night when it's gonna be quiet, like it keep dripping. So you're losing water, you're losing money. So now everything perfect. Now we're gonna put it back, all the stuff as it was, and we're good to go. We're ready to enjoy our shower back again. So putting everything back, we will follow the same steps but reverse. So first I have this cap. You can put it either way, this way, the other way. Those holes need to be matched for the screw. You have to put those two screws back. When I take this part off, I didn't see any silicone around, but that's the best part. If you can do, you can put some silicone so anytime water drop through, it doesn't go behind this cap or it doesn't go inside the wall. I will do after I finish. So now I'm going to put this piece. I also have to make sure I have off, cold, hot. It stays, so that's why I'm not able to spin. Okay, it goes. So it's locked, off, gonna be bottom, cold and hot. So the next part, this cap well goes in. That's all the way. Then this piece, water is closed. So we're gonna make sure it's perfectly down. And we're gonna put one screw here. We're gonna tighten it with the Phillips screwdriver. This one gonna hold the handle. So tight. Now this one have a locks on the side. When we're gonna push this one in, it will be self-lock. Now we're ready to use our shower. But that's it. I will say our shower is ready to be used. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Meet you in the next video with a new topic.